I used to think that being loud meant being powerful, that if I wasn't speaking constantly, I would be invisible. And then I walked into a room full of future diplomats, each one trying to win by talking more. That's when I realized that the people who really stood out weren't loud at all. Hey, my name is Ryan. This channel is my journey. I'm learning English by talking about the things that change in my thinking. Today, I want to tell you about something unexpected. Not a book, not a podcast, but a simulation, a game, a pretended United Nations event that somehow taught me one of the most valuable skills of my life. When I joined my first simulation, I thought, I will be great. I've read a lot, I've practiced speaking, but the second the session started, I froze. People were using big words, quoting real solutions, debating like lawyers, and me, I was just sitting there thinking, how do I even start? But I noticed something strange. The ones who talked the most weren't necessarily being listened to. And then I saw a girl from a small country, not a popular nation in the simulation, and she barely spoke. But when she did, everyone stopped talking. What was she doing different though? She was positioning herself, not loudly, but strategically. And I realized positioning isn't about dominating the room, it's about choosing the right time to speak and saying something that moves people. So, the first lesson I have for you guys is that it's not just what you say, it's how, when, and why you say it. That simulation taught me that speaking randomly doesn't build presence. Influence isn't just about having a voice, it's about timing, clarity, and strategy. The people who stood out, positioning themselves like chess players, they waited, observed, and spoke when they had leverage. And I took that with me into job interviews, into client meetings, even into make YouTube videos or my podcasts in Spotify. With that, the second lesson is people respond to value, not volume. It's not about how much you make it, it's about how you make it. After the first session, I decided to try something different. I wrote down two sentences, just two. I waited, and when the debate slowed down, I raised my placard. I asked the question that made people pause, think, and just like that, people started listening to me. Lesson? You don't need to say a lot, you need to say what matters. I realized that people don't remember the loudest voice, they remember the one that helped them move forward. The third lesson is confidence isn't loud, it's clear. It's always clear. I used to think that confidence was about having all the answers, speaking without fear. But that simulation taught me something else. True confidence is being okay with silence, with waiting, with not jumping in just to prove you're smart. And when you do speak, speaking with purpose. Whether it's a client presentation, a YouTube video, or just a conversation, I still remember the lesson. But I am not a diplomat. I'm not a master speaker. I still get nervous when I talk. But the idea of positioning changed how I see myself. It reminded me that you don't have to be the loudest to be heard. You don't have to be perfect to be respected. You just have to be thoughtful, useful, and present. And honestly, that idea helped me start this channel because I realized even if my English isn't perfect yet, what I say might still help someone, and that's worth fighting for. So yeah, that's how a pretended United Nations taught me something real. If you ever felt invisible or unsure how to stand out, maybe this idea helps you too. Drop a comment below what a moment helped you find your voice. And if you're learning out loud like me, subscribe. Let's grow through stories, one voice, one video at a time. Goodbye.